Hello, welcome to the Grand Prix of France. Oh, we are in Britain, definitely. I was doing France for a second. That is Super Joseph on the wet compound tires. Not really wet conditions. Trying to go to the pit lane into the barriers in the McLaren. This is just a bit of practice session for this before the Grand Prix. The real Grand Prix will be at 1:15. So, you will have the race in about 20 minutes time. You will have a few chats with some drivers before this race starts. Hopefully we'll have some commentators join us in the box for this session soon. So that's an Aston Martin. We're on board with Super Joseph in the on the intermediate tyres. The conditions are obviously better, so 30% water at the moment, but we will be going to Maidstone International Airport soon. But firstly, we'll be going to somewhere. I don't know where. Somewhere. It's loud as hell. It's very loud. So, this is off board with the McLaren driver. Hopefully some of them will come, we'll just wait. We will have someone. Definitely. So across the line, Super Joseph. Here's lap 4 of 8 in this race thing, which has one driver, which is Super Joseph. The number 9, sorry. Car. The settings are changing. So this is the McLaren. Been to the barriers goes to Joseph, touching the barriers up to the final few corners. This is very tricky conditions for France. We still have France, I believe, to go this season. I'll tell you when that is planned to happen. Yeah, France is planned to happen in a few weeks' time too. We'll have the Canadian Grand Prix and the New Zealand Grand Prix before we have the French Grand Prix and the Spanish Grand Prix, and then we have a sprint at Tivoli, and then we have the Malaysian Grand Prix, the Greek Grand Prix, and the Dubai Grand Prix to end out the season. For season 2 of BIFR. We'll hopefully have an interview with Leonard Teapot after this. Quick around the few corners, but around the final sector. This is a very short lap on the calendar. France, Cannes, whatever you want to call it. Let's look at the Cannes. We'll host round 9 or 10. To confirm, I actually don't know. Nice. So as we go rise, we go through the chicane and now carry that. Just staying with the McLaren. Understeering everywhere. And into the barriers. Oh no, he has stopped. So the weather for the Grand Prix will actually be pretty good. It'll be a pretty calm race. Mostly cloudy for the British Grand Prix. It's a very cloudy race. No rain expected for today's race. So we're just waiting for everyone to join. We've got Spectre in the server. He P7 from yesterday's qualifying session. He can improve on that definitely today. Not the best start from him in yesterday's 20-minute qualifying session. So just over 15 minutes to go till lights out. And we have about, let me just check how many laps there is of this British Grand Prix. And firstly, I'll look at the championship, at the moment. So, still after the US Grand Prix, it was a very good race for Alpine. They send their lead in the championship after Lennon won the Grand Prix on Sunday last week. At this time, Mercedes second in the championship after Spectre crashed on the first lap. William and Jaden got a good result and in the Williams and goes up 3 places from where he was in P11 at the time. The Aston Martin loser position to Williams after Barley and didn't attend, and Zai Perez didn't get to the checkered flag. Red Bull stay where they are, level 1 points for Aston Martin, but it's Makov did a good result but H4M4 lost a few places after crashing. McLaren didn't attend last weekend, so Jim in the Haas car 11th in the championship after getting a podium position. Alfa Romeo didn't attend either. So did Ferrari. They did attend qualifying, Ferrari, and AlphaTauri did not attend. They still haven't got a point this season. Super Joseph is back in the server. And it is completely wet now. The rain conditions are supposed to be dry, but we'll see how that comes, or how that develops. So 26 laps we'll have. The weather is supposed to be wet for quali, and then the race is a 5% chance of rain this weekend. Hello, Lena. So, starting P6 on the grid. At best, right. At worst, actually, because depends if anyone can't attend this.
P5.
Or P5, sorry.
Yes, no worries.
So, P5, best, good start or no? Do you think any chance of getting a better result or getting up a few positions?
Depends on if I'm sleeping or not. But it should normally be as good as expected. I'm not going to be caught sleeping by Jaden anymore.
Not
All your
lately,
teammates have decided we won't be doing that anymore.
So, as well, there should not be any rain, even though it's absolutely fun. It's thundering down at the moment. Should not. It's a 5% chance of rain for the race later. What do you think the strategy will be? A 1-stop or 2-stop? What do you think is the ideal?
We are planning a 2-stopper, but we do know that the other drivers from other teams will be doing a 1-stopper.
Yep, I've been seeing that. I have seen that in the chat. Super Joseph 1-stop. So for Jaden, I believe he's going for a 2-stop.
Normally, yes, we are following the same strat.
Yep. So, as well, do you think you could have got better in qualifying, or do you think that's probably the best you can do, or the best you could have done in qualifying in the?
On a good day, I might have done better, but currently I seem to be hampered a bit by the pace. I haven't practiced this track a lot, so it's currently the best I've been able to do.
Thank you, Leonard.
Yeah, no worries, thank you.
So, in a second, we will have the British National Anthem for the Grand Prix of Britain, or the British Grand Prix. So, the track is changing as the weather will die down soon. Next will be the British Anthem now. Here today. So that's National Anthem. We're on board with, or was, now we're on board with Jaden in the Alpine. As we heard from Leonard, he'll be doing a 2-stop strategy for this race, and most drivers probably for a 1-stop, as he said as well. The strategy looks like it's going to be a split between the 1 and 2-stop. It will be a bit of practice just before we'll have the race in about 9 minutes time. So all the drivers will be did their last preparations for the British Grand Prix with 8 minutes to the start. It is after this short thing, we will have the British Grand Prix. his teammate for this race, not really teammate, but co-Aston Martin driver, because he's Aston, because, yeah, he's Aston. But he is actually a Red Bull driver. I think he should change car. Don't know the reason, but we'll see. This is Super Joseph, who's on a lap on the medium tyres, so we'll see the starting tyres just before the race on the formation lap. 26 laps for the Grand Prix. As you saw, 27 laps have been set because you got to add the formation lap onto the lap counter. So, at the moment is 114.6. I saw 111.2 qualifying from the positive in Paris. So look what tyres everyone's on. Everyone should be on the mediums or soft for the start. If anyone's on the hards, they're doing the one-stop switching one-stop probably. So everyone, well, they set their laps. Auto repair will be off in 9 minutes 13 seconds. One final corner goes Perez to end his lap. It will be a 1:20.52. That's probably last sector. This is the pre-qualifying session. There is a time of 45 minutes, but it will only be here for about 4 minutes. Might actually be 20 past start, just to confirm it might actually be a later start than what I expected it to be. We'll see. First let's be like Perez around the middle sector. Flat out in the right hander, and we'll go to another right hander. It's very long. You go wide in and hit a late apex and go right out onto the curb. Another curb protector for the Aston Martin driver. Too far going a bit wide, but gets it out. But hits a bump, which is very usual. That's talk about bumps. That's a red particular bump. That is nuking up. To the lines of 1:12.0, that's a pretty good lap, but Ninja is going quicker in the AlphaTauri. Last time I saw him compete was in Qatar, about a month ago now. So middle sector, oh no. Bit of oversteer, but he gets it out pretty fast. Far corner a bit wide, but up to the line goes the AlphaTauri. Purple first sector, green middle sector is a 1:18.4 as you got invalidated in the last sector for the AlphaTauri driver. Jim going around the airport. No, he's had a problem with his game. All the drivers have got about 7 minutes to set their lap time, and if they just to get through, just get into the race. This is on board with Jaden. He's on a lap. He's on his personal best lap. Maybe not now, as a lot of oversteer from. Jaden up to the line. It'll probably be invalidation, but we'll see what it is. It is an invalidation. We're on board with the Alpine now. Then the championship leader, only P5 on the grid for this race. And that's worse, but we could see a few drivers not attending. I think all the drivers that qualified in the top 4 is attending. Not 100% on that fact. Dude, that is deep. I'm losing the back end there.
Guten Abend.
Hello. Got a lot of them now. Join the server that I put in general.
Oh, is it IRL Russia? Oh, there's no.
No.
Oh, it's
BIFR. So 13 drivers at the moment, but I don't think Nick Dennis is going to be driving, so it's 12. Here from Lennart, the championship lead up in the Alpine. Everyone just set their laps. We've got 5 minutes at the start of the British Grand Prix. The Paris in the barriers there.
So are you already streaming?
Yes, I am. I've been streaming for about half an hour now.
Jeez.
I started it at 10:02. Because I had to do a lot of things. I had to do National Anthem, I had to do the intro and everything. So we'll go down now for the British Grand Prix.
When I came across
Hello, welcome to the British airport. It's the Laysdown International Circuit. We're going around at the airport. Here today, opposite to Perez, quickest in the shakedown session. As it stands, we're at 12.0. Second place in the qualifying session, the official Mikey in the Alpha Tauri. So the grid for today's race. Yesterday's qualifying session, 20 minutes. If you don't know how the sessions go, you have 20 minutes to run, and your best lap will get put into your qualifying position. Pole position for Perez for Aston Martin, a 111.2 for him. Second place for the official Mikey in the Alpha Tauri, 11.4 for him. Hey, for M4, driver for Aston Martin, but he is actually a Red Bull driver. So 111.840 for him. Just over a tenth behind. Jaden 4th place ahead of Lennart, the championship leader. Over a second behind with 113.1. Spec 113.3, last weekend's pole sitter. Bacon 8th for the other Aston Martin. Bacon a 113.648. Super Joseph a 113.980, and Jim a bit off the pace, a 115.3 was his lap in yesterday's qualifying session. Joining me in the commentary box for this session will be Epic Saber and Max de Jong.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
As Perez goes even quicker with 111.6 there, which would actually put him third on, or second on the grid actually. That if his lap got taken out of the equation. if his lap counted, which was a 1:11, so he would have got P3. So he's been a head and shoulders above this weekend. So everyone will have to set a lap time. So 2 drivers yet to set a lap time. Actually, 1, because Lit is in the safety car. Yellow will be the last one to set a lap time in the Haas. We'll have an on-time start, I think. Should do. We'll see what happens in this final sector. 2 more corners to go. And it will be. Yeah, we'll start now. It is 20 past, right on time here today. The session has been delayed by 5 minutes just because it was supposed to start at 15 past, but then, or quarter past, but now they changed the time for this weekend only. But we are pretty much on time. And it will start now. Everyone, and we're already. Oh no, Matrix is here in the Williams, so it's gonna be. So hopefully, everyone can join. But that is.
Oh, that's a crash for the official Mikey.
Yeah, into the barriers goes the AlphaTauri. Everyone's starting the race now. The race is it's about to start. Pole position.
This is going to be very interesting.
26 laps we will have, and plus the formation lap, obviously, because we do have to count the formation lap in the session, just so it's a bit easier, just because everyone won't be in formation, or won't be in the grid spot, so everyone that didn't attend qualifying will have to start from the pit lane. Yesterday qualifying, Aston Martin, Zai Perez in particular, looking very pacey, 2 tenths ahead of official markers. Yeah, 5 laps will go on. Everyone will get into the positions that they will have to get in, the grid positions they got from yesterday's qualifying session. There'll be 11 drivers taking part in this race. The championship leader started 5th on the grid. Lennart, not an ideal qualifying session for him.
Yes, we're underway here for the formation lap of the
Okay,
grid.
we'll have a look at tyres when we're looking. So, as we saw with the pre-race interview with Lennart, they're going for a 2-stop at Alpine, and everyone else probably going for a 1-stop.
It's a very risky strategy going for the 1-stop.
I think the 1-stop is the best strategy because they're going mediums to hards, and I think. Oh, okay. So the bottom 2.
Noob killer on the hards.
And Yano as well, but everyone else on the C3 medium compound tyres. So it'll be C2, C3, and C4 tyres for this weekend. C4 being the soft compound tyres, the C3 being the mediums, and the C2 being the hards.
Well, do we need to worry about Tiano here, because his car rating is very low in comparison to the other drivers.
We'll see how his pace is during the race, but that is worrying. He'll be signed from the
Having
pit
a
lane.
6 out of 10 is...
He'll be signed from the pit lane as well. We'll see how he adjusts there. So everyone will line up on the grid. It's the British Grand Prix as everyone runs the final corner. I think actually might be so everyone that didn't attend turn quali will come into the pit lane. There is Yano coming into the pit lane. So will Noob Killer and Ninja. Ninja's a long way back actually. So the British Grand Prix, everyone going into position. It's a bit of a conundrum getting into position. Perez, first pole of the season for Aston Martin. First pole of his career. There comes Ninja. He's supposed to go in the pit lane. He's going to go backwards down the track. This is going to delay the start.
That is a very dangerous there from the
AlphaTauri.
The AlphaTauri.
What is that McLaren doing? The
McLaren sporting a very different livery.
It's Joseph, don't mind him.
So it is.
Just
Everyone at the end of the pit lane. It is the British Grand Prix. Season 2 of BIFR. Everyone Everyone's including Max.
Yes.
Everyone are. It is the lights are coming on. It is. As the red lights are coming on, it's the British Grand Prix. All 5 lights are on. And we go green. It lays down. It's a really good start for the AlphaTauri official Mikey. Perez a poor start. He's already almost in last place. I don't know what happened to the Aston Martin. I think he's just got a poor reaction time. That's all. There go the pit lane starters. Perez, I think, just got a poor start off the line. I think his reaction was awful. He already lost before the first 200 yards. That's the Haas of Jim going very sideways at the hairpin at the left-hander up. So leading will be the official Mikey, or Zai Perez might be getting back into the lead. There's 5 or 6 cars battling for the lead here. Speckle, and looks like he's in the battle for the lead here. So is the championship leader Lena. I don't know who's leading. Safety car will be standby.
Aston Martin is leading.
Is that Zai? No, it's Zai Perez, and that's H4M4 going wide as we go down to the final few corners. It's still really hard to tell who's leading the British Grand Prix at the moment. We'll see. We'll confirm at the end of this lap. It looks like the Alpines are battling for the lead. Lena and Jaden up to the line. The Aston Martin, the 3 Aston Martins, and it looks like Zai Perez leads. Jaden second, Lena third. Actually, the same exact time as Spect.
Oh, somebody just jumped. The number 72 car, Jimmy's the best. He has crashed.
And Jim's out.
First corner.
Jim is out at the first corner. Safety car deployed. Not really a red flag. Safety car is deployed to make. So safety car for the incident with. So the safety car will come out on track. The official Mikey will lead the British Grand Prix at the restart because he was leading at the end of the first sector line. So that will be the order. Lena down to 6th place. I don't know what happened to him when we. I don't know what happened to Lena there, but Zai Perez trying to get into the lead of the race. Jim is an Irish driver as well, so I know Jano's out. Jano is out, by the way, so both Haas cars are out of this race before the first lap, or before the second lap even has started. So Jano
Not
out.
ideal for Haas.
Yeah, both Hasses, but I still don't know what's happening with the order right now. Lena's I think Jaden somehow got into 2nd place. So Mikey leads ahead of Perez and Spec. Jaden
This is
second.
going to be very interesting.
I don't know actually what's happening here. The stream might help here because when you said Jim has crashed, I think that's when the safety car came out. So I think let's see. We'll see what comes out of this. It's absolutely. Yeah, Lena said he gets hated by the owners, so let's see what happens. Lena now. Yeah, so all these 6 cars, and then they're not backing off. Where's the safety car? There it is. There's the safety car. It's very slow because everyone overtook it there. Spectre's come through there into the lead. We'll see what the order is. They're just going it's not really a straight line, let's call it.
It's very messy around this safety car procedures.
Yeah, I think it's official Mikey who leads, or it's Perez. I actually don't know. They're going side by side. I think official Mikey should be leading. I think that should be who's leading.
Nobody's still budging to go into the box.
Yeah, there's Beck as well in it, and there's Jaden going a few positions up there. So the order is H4M4's dropped. We'll see what. Yeah, I still don't have an idea of what's happening here. Yeah, all 3 Aston Martins on track at the moment. There is 3, I think. We're really struggling is Noob Killer. He's not even catched up to the safety car pack yet on lap 5. And safety car will be in at the end of lap 5.
Noob Killer is going. Ninja is going quite slow.
I don't know what's happened to the Alpha Tower. I think he might have hit it.
But yes, but he went very slow on the main straight. Or well, the
The leader will
shorter
control the
straight.
pace, which is Perez, I believe.
It's very weird not seeing that Ninja is still very far away and safety car coming in already. It's
Let's see if
kind
Ninja
of
can
questionable
catch-
this.
Let's see if Ninja can catch up. We'll see what the gap
It's
is.
gonna be close.
Yeah. 18 seconds. Gain about 18 seconds in the first sector, so he should be fine. I think he should be able to catch up. Yeah, he sees the safety car pack now, so at the end of the second sector, so he should be able to catch it. So Zai Perez will get us underway here in Laysdown after a safety car caused by Jim in the Haas crashing at turn 1.
Oh, what's
Nin-
wrong with Zai Perez? He's going very slowly.
Yeah, he's backing off. He's trying to put and he's gone. Zai Perez is gone. And we are underway for racing, or are we? Or are we? No,
It's Mikey
Mikey's
that
past him!
controls.
Mikey's past him! A green flag out! The Alpha Tauri leads! I don't know what's happened. The safety car is in, and we are back underway. Here in Laysdown, again for the second time.
It looked like Zai Perez went already, but then he stopped.
So he went,
But
he
we
technically
believe-
went.
Maybe there was
I
a
believe that you're not
miscommunication.
allowed to just stop again if you don't.
Yeah, you're not allowed to
feel
do that. You're not allowed to
stuff.
do that.
I think that there's been a miscommunication with Mikey and
Zai
Mikey or
Perez.
Zai Perez leading. Maybe that was the
Yeah,
problem
they're
here.
not in the VC. They're in the stage, but they don't speak to each other. But now Spec as well. Pressuring.
Maybe a miscommunication in FIA.
Yeah, maybe that's probably the most likely thing to happen here. But anyway, the official Mikey lead by 0.1 seconds. Perez goes wide. And that's going to lose him 3 positions there. Lena, the championship leader, not looking very good. He's almost he's 1.5 seconds behind Jaden in his teammate. They're going for the 2 stop as well, so they're going to have to do an extra stop this race. We'll see if actually they're doing that, because they might be. Everyone else might be going for a 1 stop or 2 stop. We'll see who comes in first, but I think a 1 stop is a good strategy here, because we are.
Official Mikey being stuck. Official Mikey being stuck in the apex of the corner. He's only gotten back going now.
And Spec leads the British Grand Prix.
He's got
Massive
a good.
surprise.
He's got a good gap to the rest.
And here comes Zai Perez for the lead of the British Grand Prix H4M4 battling as so is Jaden. I believe Spec might have kept it. Or has he? The 2 Aston Martins going in, and it looks really. I don't know who's in the lead, but we'll see who's in the lead. And Zai Perez leads the British Grand Prix at the end of lap 7. His team, he's not really teammate, H4M4 drives for Red Bull, but he is in the Aston Martin for this weekend. Here goes H4M4 for the lead, and he takes the lead of the British Grand Prix. Sliding there is one of the Aston Martins. I don't know what one that is. I think it's Zai Perez in the Aston Martin battling and sliding, and I believe Jalen's took advantage of this and leads, or does he? It's 3 wide on down the DRS straight. Sensational stuff. They're still going wheel to wheel. Spec also in it. Lena now coming into the battle as we go around the loop. And still, I don't know who's leading, but there's 3 cars, just maybe 5 soon, all just side by side for basically a whole lap they've been now. There, Jaden goes wide, but gets the cut back. Doesn't work. The Spec now is going to be battling down the inside. Goes Jaden on the Aston Martin of, I believe, H4M4. So sure it's actually Zai Perez. Lena now into this battle. He looks like he's got some pace now. I really don't know what's happening. What is happening? Leonard's up into third place somehow. In that. You hear, lads? You hear?
Yes, I am here.
Kinda. Everyone went silent. I was like, what the hell's happened?
We are just watching.
Oh, that's wide!
A massive slide.
Who is that?
Is
That is
Paris?
big
Yeah,
slide.
it's for M4.
It's H4M4 from the lead. Down to second place, and he's now down behind Jaden. Leonard now coming into this. It's a 5-car battle for the lead. But it looks like Zion Perez could gain a bit here with that slide from the Red Bull of H4M4, which isn't a Red Bull. It is really getting on my nerves. H4M4 being an Aston is being on my nerves at the moment. Yeah, it's being on my nerves. I need to put name tags on, but I can't be bothered. Actually, I can be bothered, but somehow. Let me put name tags on so I know who they are. That's better. So, the two Alpines having a little tussle. Leno ahead of Jaden and maybe ahead of H4M4 as well. They're very close together. Down the inside goes the championship leader. Does he do it? H4M4 goes wide. Leno up into second place and into the barriers.
Oh!
Surely into the barriers. Yes, he hits the barrier. He's down behind Spec now. Linger's back in this battle for the lead, but Spec has lost a huge amount of time here. I don't know what's happened, but now Leno going for the lead. Leno looked like he had no pace at the start. Now battling for the lead, he may have suddenly found some pace. I think he has suddenly found some pace, but I don't know what's happening really. Or I do know what's happening. I don't know how Leonard gained some pace suddenly. Ninja does have the fast lap. He's the quickest driver on track. He's ahead of Jaden now. He's back up into the podium places after. What happened to Ninja? Oh yeah, he got stuck on the curb, didn't he? That turn.
Yeah, he got stuck on the curb
it turn two?
into the first corner.
No, it's turn 2 because the first corner flat and then the second corner. What? Zion Perez goes wide. Leonard's had a really good line. Can he take the lead in the British Grand Prix one last time out in Texas? Can he take his third win of the season here? The championship leader. He's leading by, I think, over 60 points. He's the closest driver that's in the championship still. Because I don't think Barley's in the championship anymore. Let me just confirm that to you. Yep, so the... Yeah, so he's ahead. He's right now 60 points in the lead. He's 60 points ahead of Spec. Massive gap. Absolutely massive. Wolven King.
Championships.
We're about halfway through.
Championship prospects for Spectre really look very bleak now. After hearing that points gap.
Yeah, it's not really 60 points, it's 59, but yeah. So Leno has 100 points, Barley has 51, but he's not in the championship anymore. Wolven King's a reserve, he has 41 points. Spectre has 41 points as well. And then Zai Perez has 33 points, and then Jaden has 31. So it is. And Leno takes the lead. He goes very well at the final corner though, and he may take it back. It's a 3-car battle for the lead again. So, and into the pit lane comes Official Ike and Spec. They're both in the pit lane. So is Jaden. All they try is going for a 2-stop. Medium to medium for all the drivers, I believe. Both the Mercedes and the AlphaTauri going. That's a very slow pit stop for Jaden there. All 3 drivers going for the medium tyres. So with our first pit stops of the Grand Prix, and also H4M4 has lost heaps of time. He's now 10 seconds back. I don't think he pitted. Leno needs to know. I think Leno will come in this lap because they do have communications, them two, I believe. I think some teams have comms and some don't.
This is a very close
Down the
fight
inside
for
goes Leno.
Danny.
There. And he takes the lead. Wow. What a race this has been so far. And he does a switchback. Sensational battling. And he comes in now. Surely an illegal pit entry there. Surely. And into the pit lane, speeding into the pit lane, into his pit box. From the it's medium, Ninja comes in as well. Medium to medium. Ninja comes in, and they're gonna be will to will. Pretty much will to will here, these two. But Lena gets out in time. Yeah, Jim's car is still stricken, by the way. Yeah, Jim's car is still stricken somewhere, I believe. So the last person to pit will be Perez and H4M4. Talking about H4M4, he is about a second ahead of this battle for third place at the moment, but maybe the lead soon. Ninja goes down the outside, but goes so deep. And Leonard stays ahead. He's on the hard. Ninja's on the hard compound tires as well. So going to the end. I think everyone gone for the mediums has gone for 2, and then maybe even 1 if they get lucky. So I Perez, first corner cut of the race for him. So that's gonna be crucial probably, because we see so many corner cuts in our own games, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
And into the pit lane comes Perez.
Oh, massive slide from the Mikey there.
And then into the pit lane comes comes Perez. He came.
See now what tires he's going into.
From the mediums. I think the one stop from medium to medium is fine. I think that's probably the strategy that everyone's doing. Medium to medium.
There's another set of mediums.
And leading will be H4M4, but he hasn't pitted so far in this race. The battle, and here, Zai Perez and Ninja coming out very close together. Ninja goes off the track, and Lena has the net race lead. Now has the net race lead, but he's now got to overtake H4M4. H4M4. Here comes
Aston
Lena.
Martin, really holding on well.
Yeah, he's not really an Aston Martin driver, he's a Red Bull driver, but H4M4. Here comes Lena. We'll just call him an Aston Martin driver because it'll be confusing. With the DRS, Lena down the straight, down the inside, goes the Alpine. Can the Aston Martin do a switch back? No, Lena takes the lead of the British Grand Prix. The championship leader leads, and H4M4 going very wide and comes into the pit lane. What tyres will the Aston Martin go for? Touching the barriers as well in pit lane entry. Okay, what tyres did he go for? Mediums. Will he go? I think everyone's going for a 1 stop. H4M4 in the pit lane for the first time. Mediums again, so he'll be going to the end of the race. So Lena has a 2.5 second lead over Ninja. Suddenly Lena
fighting with Zai Perez.
Yep, Perez and Ninja. Can they? Perez, what is Perez doing? He goes right to the side of the track. And Zai Perez takes second place, and also the official mic is set a fastest lap of fastest sector, and Jaden set a fastest lap. Both the top 2 setting personal best sectors on this lap. Now, who's your bet on to win this race with 12 laps to go?
I think the official Mikey could have a chance.
He's losing time.
I'm stalling out here. I'm going for Lena.
Ooh. Yeah, Mikey going for the fastest lap of the race. We'll run on board with him for the final few corners. Jaden's at the green sector at the moment on this lap. Right on the final corner goes the official Mikey. A bit wide though for the final corner. And Jaden has overtook Spectre in that. Mikey sets the fastest lap of the race there. And Ninja is in again from the hard compound tyres. This is the second stop of the race. Does he have enough pace? He's wet tyres. What the hell? Ninja is on wet tyres.
What is he doing?
He's on wet. But
Ferrari strategy in play here.
yeah, Ninja on the wets. He's having fun.
God.
He's having fun, apparently. Yeah, but that is ruining his race. I don't know why he's done that. He could have got some good points. Doesn't look too bad, to be honest with you. It doesn't look too bad. And official Mikey has gone 2 purple sectors on this lap. May have got invalidated there though.
He is catching up to Zai Perez.
Who is catching up to Lena? Dennis copied your quote topic. Yeah, he copied your quote.
Ferrari strategy.
So 10 laps to go on lap 17, with 10 laps to go, Mikey did get a corner cut warning. Yeah, this is... I don't know what's happening. I don't know what he's doing. He's just drifting around. Lena still has 2-second gap. He's really extending the gap on that lap. Jaden also gaining. The official Mikey having a good... Your bet max is probably doing actually pretty good. So I think official Mikey could get it here. But now Zai Perez gained 4 attempts in that first sector. Lena might have...
It's going to be very intense towards the end of the race.
So Noob will be have been lapped. On lap 17. Zai Perez, I think, lost a bit there in that middle sector. Or in that corner, especially. So Mikey is catching Zai Perez. What can he do? He has better... no, he has worse tyres, actually. A few laps older. Up to Lena, he will take lap 18 now. Zai Perez has gained 2 attempts on that lap. The official Mikey has another penalty. Ninja's been told to pit. Why? He's been given the meatball flag. The black flag with an orange disc in it, which means come in pit. Yeah, he's been given... I think that's the first time I've seen a black and orange flag in road racing. Is that the first time you've seen it as well?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It is. And he does not oblige, he obliges.
And wall rides into the pit lane. So, Zai Perez, purple sector, he's right on the tail of Lena. Look at how close he is now. Lena, it's 3 attempts now the gap. Zai Perez for the Aston Martin team could have won last weekend, but he crashed with 3 laps to go, fighting with this man for the win. Can he get a redemption here and lays down? We're on to lap 19 of the race. The gap at 4.5 tenths of a second. And a fastest lap as well for Perez. And Mikey's got back his P3. He's fighting with Jaden. It looks like it's a 2-horse fight for the win. They're so close. What can Zai Perez do? On the outside line, Lena goes a bit wide. So does Perez. And he has the better straight line speed. This is going to be a battle when Zai Perez fakes to the inside. Lena goes and outside now for Zai Perez. What can he do on the outside? They're going so close. Zai Perez on the outside. They almost touch. Oh,
It's a switchback onto the main straight.
Zai Perez takes the lead of the British Grand Prix. Sensational. Oh, does he? So he goes wide. Lena retakes it. Sensational racing. Few more corners to go. They're literally inside each other. What a battle we've had here. And Lena leads on, or does he, on to lap 20? They're going to go wheel to wheel again. Zai Perez will lead by 4.5 tenths of a second. What a battle this is. Apparently people are bored with this race. But Ninja's boxed and we're going to Inters.
Just let Ninja do what he does.
You just let him do it. Let him just do what he wants. Yes. Yes. And they're still battling. Lena might take the lead here. this battle going on. They're both on medium tyres. We've got 7 laps to go. 7 laps of this and I will be really happy. Ninja's been lapped now by the front 2. And Leno goes down the inside. Perez on the outside. What can he do? Does he retake the lead? Leno looks like he's just slightly ahead. What a battle. What a battle.
And somehow the official Mikey has lost out 2 seconds since I last checked.
Which was about a lap or 2 ago. I think he's losing.
And he's boxing.
Super Joseph is boxing. And the official Mikey
official
into the pit
Mikey
lane. Into the pit lane comes the official Mikey. Medium tyres. Is he going to go for a soft to the end? Soft to the end. Is he trying to make up 10 seconds in 6? He's going for 10 seconds in 6 laps to see if he can get Jaden back. I don't think he has the pace to get Jaden. Speck also in. He's going for the 2-stop strategy onto the mediums. Hayes for M4 pitted and has got the fastest sector free. He's on the mediums. Super Joseph has been in the pit lane for about 30-40 seconds now. And Super Joseph is out. And Ninja is going to come in for hopefully, probably the slicks. Yeah, it's going to go for the wets. Good for the wets.
Ah, Ninja.
They're just giving us entertainment.
Somehow still ahead of Noob Killer.
Or not.
Never mind.
No, he isn't. He's pitted 4 times. Leno and Zaya Perez still battling while we're saying this. The official Mikey could be in for a good chance of winning if he can gain about 2-3 seconds a lap, which is easy. I think he can do it. And I think Super Joseph has had the fuel glitch.
And that's Ninja. Yes, Ninja in the wall, and he's
and out to the race. He's lost both his rear tyres and the safety car deployed.
No safety.
Come on, official Mikey.
Safety car deployed. Surely. Safety car deployed.
Safety
Ninja
car.
is out. And that will surely help. Probably the front 2 as they can go into the pit lane and stay ahead of the official Mikey.
The question is, will they go into the pits?
I think they will. They have to. They have to.
Go.
They have to. The official Mikey it's going to have a safety car, so they've got to be bunched up.
It's gonna be 5 laps to go.
It's going to be 3 laps or something to battling.
Oh yeah.
And we'll see who takes the checker flag to win here and lays down. A really dramatic end to this Grand Prix. Yeah, Super Joseph is going to be out of this race.
As Perez goes into the pits,
So
and
does
so does Leonard.
And here goes the official Mikey. They're battling under the safety car.
Oh, howler from the pits for Leonard.
Leonard's had a howler in the pit lane. Hopefully Jaden comes in as well. It's going to be really close with Leonard. And so does Jaden and the official Mikey come in. I don't know why they stayed out. Okay, everyone on the softs, I believe. Yeah, everyone coming in. Literally everyone coming in. So everyone's going for the softs. If they're not going for the softs, that is not normal. Spec stays out to gain track position here. Will he gain track position though? No.
Not a lot.
No, nothing. And Super
Should've
Joseph is
just
out of
boxed.
this race.
Oh, come on.
And he had a glitch with his fuel. To confirm.
No, Joseph.
No, Joseph.
No, that's just
The
that.
absolute goat.
Yeah, Max, thank you for saying I'm going to be engineer. I am going to be engineering Epico and stuff. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully, I don't know if it's going to be streamed. I really don't know. We'll see. I'll see if Tom can.
I mean, you can stream the race, I think.
Tom's going
Wink,
to stream it,
wink.
if anyone. Let me see if there's any races I need to go to, but if it's no more than 2, it should be fine. Yeah, I've got 1 race to go to, which is fine. And we got a race after this as well, so we got a race straight after this. We got the no, not the money Grand Prix, it's the Korean Grand Prix. Let's say the money Grand Prix.
As far as the safety car standing still. Never mind.
Never mind. the two Alpines 2-3. It's been a really good result for Alpine. And who's coming in there? The official Mikey.
Official Mikey.
The hell?
Is he gonna do what his teammate did and have fun?
I think that's probably the
Beck is also in.
idea. Mike in the softs.
So everyone's going for the
okay.
softs.
Everybody's on the softs.
So we'll
but
have 3 laps of racing. If the safety
it's slightly
car comes in.
questionable from the strategic point of view from Spectre boxing a lap later
And also
when
the
he was
official
already in the
Mikey as well.
queue.
And the official Mikey as well. That is Ninja going across the track and trying to get ran over by a few cars.
And he got run over by his teammate, so very ideal for
No,
the
he got ran over by an Aston Martin. So who will get the best safety car restart? We've got Leno, got a really good safety car restart in Texas. Jumping Zypera, not jumping Zypera, just getting. Oh, he's kicked him. No, why has he done that?
Not
Why?
Ninja.
No, why?
Why Ninja?
Why? Just why?
It's one of the questions.
Why? I protest. That is the confidence, the battle slogan. It is SC, not virtual safety. What? Not tags. So safety car will be in probably at the end of this lap. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car needs to run away now. And what the hell is happening?
It's absolute pandemonium here.
Mikey and Spectre have the freshest tires of them all.
Yep, and Spec.
Can
but
they
only
do
by a lap.
anything with that?
Okay, so
And I think we've gone already.
green flag. Racing here in Britain. It's a brilliant jump for Zai Perez. There's a big gap to a lot of the cars.
Caught Leonard a bit snapping there on the
Yeah, I think
restart.
caught everyone a bit snapping.
With 3 to go, who's gonna win it?
I'm putting all of my money into Lena.
Oh yeah, same as well. Yeah, I am as well. Yeah, we're putting all our money.
Yeah, right, so-
Mikey.
I'm putting all
Has
my.
yours already been enabled?
Yes.
Alright.
Pole
Because I was
first
gonna
sector.
question something.
And the safety car window
That's
is
2
closed.
positions made up for the official Mikey, but 8 for M4 gets it back.
Oh no, yeah, that is Zai Perez. That's Zai Perez having a bit of an issue. I died in Great Britain. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, something. Let's look at the
I
chat.
think Lena's falling back now.
Yeah, yeah,
as
it's falling
HRM4 is getting
Closer.
Oh, Paris under investigation.
For not following safety car procedures, which I think might be overtaking.
Ooh, that was very sideways from either Jaden or the
This
official
could be the
Mikey.
battle for the lead between Lena and H4M4. But Perez is under investigation for not following safety car procedures. That could be overtaking under safety car.
I think it might be improper restarts. That's what I'm thinking here.
That's most likely what it is. Yeah, I think he was weaving while going. And he went a bit early. I think he overtook the safety car. We'll see what comes out of that.
If Paris continues to gap though, the penalty will not make any sense.
It'll be a 5-second time penalty though. So
He's got to gain, what, 2 seconds in a lap?
which could easily be
Yep.
possible because what he's been doing.
It is entirely possible.
Yeah, but you see, this is the battle for the lead. Maybe we'll see. We'll see if this is the battle for the lead after the race. We'll update you on the penalty situation when the
Gap
checkered
is
flag falls.
3.2 now. I think it's entirely possible that the gap can be 5 seconds at the end of this.
We'll
It's
see
gonna
who
be
takes the
close.
checkered. Dry Perez will
Oh,
take.
Lenne!
Oh. Here comes
Lennon
official
Leclerc.
Mikey on Lenner.
That's
Down the
official
inside.
Mikey. Oh no, what?
Oh my
They both
god!
go- official Mikey. That's Max's bet. Might win if there's a penalty here.
I told you! Come on, man. You can do this. I'm gonna absolutely kick you to North Korea if you don't win.
Yeah, this is round the loop. There.
Lenne's having a lot. Lenne's having a nightmare.
He could still gain the 5 seconds because look, it's now 4 seconds basically. 4 seconds. He's at a good middle sector, so we'll see if it's enough. 4.0, not really enough.
Oh, it's gonna
Perez,
be very close.
2-second time penalty. It won't matter. As he rounds the
not
final
matter.
few corners, almost spins out. This could be the race. No, he's crashed. He's crashed.
He's crashed!
Lopez will round the final corner to take the check flag, but will he win
Oh,
the
this
British
will
Grand
be
Prix?
very
Will
close.
he win the British Grand Prix? Yes, he will.
Oh,
yes, he
will
will.
just win it.
16 milliseconds.
Perez!
Sensational stuff. We saw this
Oh my
yesterday.
god!
We saw this yesterday as
my
well. 16 thousandths. We saw a race win by 16 thousandths yesterday. Today we've had a win by 16 thousandths as well. Sensational stuff. Noob will come home. He's got 2 more corners to go. Really struggling with understeer, you can see.
That's crazy, this race. It's been crazy. Noob Killer out of the last corner
Okay, across the
in his
line.
Red Bull.
Absolute goat.
Yeah, best one.
123 seconds behind the pack. But still, we love the dedication to at least finish the race.
Get point. And he weaved across the line.
B7, not that bad of a haul of points.
Yeah, there's still like a bit of controversy. We're still waiting for the official result. So
Safety car being driven now.
this is the Mercedes safety car, not used for this race. There's BMW i8 safety car used for this weekend. This is the pre-race, the pre-session, the post-session banter we get in every league. Yeah, they did like pre-session banter. Lopez almost lost it at the end. Yeah, Jim's in an AlphaTauri now, so. Then there's every car. Yeah, this is what Ninja said in the Civic-TV Discord server. Yes, Crash Gale, it's just having fun. Yeah, that's what's just been told by Gaming 5, owner of WDRL and Ninja. So Rozek still driving the safety car with 3 wheels. So now, why is Ninja Jim's getting in every car? He's literally getting in every car. He's got in an AlphaTauri, a Red Bull now. So yeah, Lennon lost his front wing in the pit lane. That's crazy. If he didn't lose his pit lane, his time in the pit lane, he probably could have won the race. He would have won the race. He would have gained 1.2 seconds. So that is honestly, wow, what a race we've had there. A brilliant race. That last lap was crazy. I say crazy is not the word.
Really
for it.
close.
A bit more
Very
than
close.
crazy.
That's very close. Too close for comfort there for Perez.
Okay, some
Yes.
people. Okay, this is the we had some news from NICL. There's a new team for next season will be Porsche. There's a vote right now happening between Lamborghini, Jordan, and Benetton for the second new team for NICL next season. We'll see what teams they replace, or if there's a completely new team.
I'm looking forward to the next race.
Yeah, the race was very exciting.
Yeah. So, really, we've had a lot of exciting races this weekend. We had a 16 millisecond finish again yesterday in the German Grand Prix and Robloxian Formula, and then today we've had another 16 millisecond finish in Bloxed Ion Formula Racing. Been a brilliant race today.
And with that, I shall now leave.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.